Avatar: The Last Airbender is hitting television screens across the world once again. This time we'll be watching in live action and seeing a newly morphed cast for a new generation of viewers. It's been since 2005 since we saw the emergence of a new Nickelodeon fantasy adventure show. Avatar: The Last Airbender is an animated television series that aired from 2005 to 2008. The show was created by Dante, DiMartino, and by Bryan Konietzko, and produced by Nickelodeon Animation Studios. The creators wanted to craft a unique and compelling fantasy world inspired by various of Asian influences, including Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and also Inuit cultures. The series is set in a world divided into 4 nations, each representing one of the 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air. Within each nation, there are individuals known as benders who have the ability to manipulate their respective element. The narrative follows a young protagonist named Aang, the last surviving airbender and the Avatar, a being with the power to master all 4 elements and has the ability to bring the world to balance. Avatar: The Last Airbender gained widespread acclaim for its rich storytelling, well-developed characters, complex themes, and the exploration of moral and ethical dilemmas. The show's success led to the creation of the sequel series, The Legend of Korra, and it continues to be celebrated as one of the greatest animated series of all time. Now, Netflix is back to revive the series. We've gotten some new photos and promotions lately, and a big trailer just dropped in early November, so I'll be breaking down the trailer and comparing it with the original animated show from 2005. The trailer begins with the sight original fans have been clamming to see but never have seen before. We see Sozin's comet in the sky and firebenders invading an air temple. We see a group of air nomads fight back against their conquerors with their staffs. This is clearly the Air Nomad Genocide, the event in which the Fire Nation eradicated the entire Air Nation while looking for Aang. It is the event that kickstarted the animated Last Airbender series. Yet, we only learned about it from Katara and glimpsed its aftermath when Aang visited the Southern Air Temple and found the skeletons of the nomads. The voiceover in the trailer is delivered by Lim K-Soi's Monkiatsi. He talks about how time is a funny thing, and that the past, the future, it all gets mixed up. As Gyatso speaks, we get a view of a round cloudy iceberg visited by Katara, played by Gyawan Dio, and Sokka, played by Ian Ousley. The 2 members of the Southern Water Tribe discover Aang, played by Gordon Cormier, entombed in ice. And what I really loved from this trailer was the vast locations that the show looks to be taking fans during season 1. One of the original appeals of the original cartoon was that it had this road trip nature, with main characters visiting dozens of towns, villages, temples, and cities across 4 nations. Seeing the kingdom of Omoashu in all its glory, with its many slides, is still rather fantastic to see. We also get to see the Crescent Island where Roku's shrine lays. This shrine will play a vital role in telling Aang in his hero's journey. One location I'm really looking forward to visiting is Kyoshi Island. This is the island dedicated to Avatar Kyoshi, who came generations before Aang. The island is protected by an elite group of warriors known as the Kyoshi Warriors. This is an order of female warriors, all wearing heavily armored green kimonos and face paint designed to look like Avatar Kyoshi's attire. I cannot wait to see the show explore the spirit realm as well during the first season. Most of the lore of the spirit world was explored in The Legend of Korra decades later, but I could see the creators seeking a quick way to introduce fans into the spirit world a little bit earlier. The world Aang lives in is one of many spirits, many good, many bad. But it is also a world ravaged by war, and the show often explores how war and industrialization have an effect on nature. The Fire Nation perfectly reflects the big bad empire full of industrial and scientific might. The Earth Kingdom is a rigid and easily fractured people, but can stand their ground when needed. The Air Nomads prefer to live carefree from the world and all the materialistic life that it brings. Water tribes are divided into 2 different but still united people. The trailer, I think, alludes to a more simple narrative for the first season of the show. You're able to move a mystical and deeply animated plotline quicker than in live action. However, I hope that the creators behind this live action series reboot understand the vital plot points and main emotional pull needed for it to succeed. Hey movie lovers, welcome to Real Talk Movies, your next destination for all things cinema. If you're a big film fanatic like me, smash that like button and hit subscribe. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on future discussions, in-depth reviews, and analysis on all things related to film. Now, back to the video. The show will be light in nature but explore dark themes like family division, betrayal, mass genocide, spiritual conflict, war, and politics. The Avatar character archetype represents a glimmer of light within a fractured world. Each time the world calls upon the master of all four elements to show up, they reveal themselves. Aang is a child but is deep in his inner peace within the air nomads. It'll be interesting to see how his character illustrates that conflict in live action. I was just so ready to never see a good version of the show done in live action ever. Thankfully, after over a decade and a half of new technology and movie industry might, Netflix is bringing the first season of the new show on February 22nd, 2024. I'm looking forward to the first season of this show, but I will enter it with caution as well. The original creators were part of the team behind the production of the show originally. However, they broke apart from the Netflix crew due to creative differences. That's a shame, but I hope their influence remains over the show. Let me know your thoughts on the trailer and on the show coming up in February down in the comments section below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.